Alright, so it is year 6 summer. Very nice. So first things. Oh, yes, yes, I have my lovely, lovely coffee right here. So delicious. Nothing fancy, but it is definitely good. It's coffee flavored coffee with a dash of milk. Let's see here. Management, crops. So this is ready to harvest. We're not going to be crazy, guys. No more craziness. We're only going to do 4 rows of cabbage. That should be more than enough to feed our civilization. Okay, so it looks like wheat and flax are going to be coming in hot and heavy today. We're going to go over and look at the fields because I think they're really pretty. Yeah. H to hide the hood, and then F12. Oop. Look at him mowing down. Go, guys, go. This guy's picking up the carrots. Awesome. That carrot row is probably where we should have put the cabbage, actually. Management. Oh yeah, there's only 2 things of carrots. We're good. We're good, guys. Yeah, I should be chucking it in the food storage. Speaking of stuff. Let's see here. How much? We got firewood. Doing its thing. Let's looking at iron. Iron's at 25. How much arrows do we have? 450 arrows. We have a winner for things to sell this morning. Just gonna book it this way. Oh, I guess we need to manage a couple things real quick. Excavation shed. Oh no, that's right. Okay. And then mine. Okay, so both of those are right. We still have rocks coming in. Good deal. The reason I'm checking is because I know we're going to do house upgrades. And I really want to make sure we have enough peoples to be able to do the house upgrades. Or rock and lumber. The only different thing I might do is the wood shed. So I got 50 and 30. We're going to move that down to 20. That down to 10. Screw it, 5. We haven't used sticks in a long time. We'll crank that up to... There we go. The woodcutters are like, I hate you for micromanaging every aspect of my day. No. Everybody else is like, I'm just get this general one thing. That's all I need, guys. Woodcutters like, I need this percentage, and this percentage, and this percentage. That's okay, though. I really love having that feature. That makes a world of difference when making, when crafting or trying to keep a village up. Hi. I have some arrows for you. Handcrafted by me / my workers. Can you get out of there? I'm worried about you. I'm only doing this because I care. Nope, she can't move. Okay. So hopefully maybe tomorrow she'll be able to move. There we go. Hey. Hunting tips? Oh, no. Hey. can't ever remember if she likes me asking how she's been. No, it's weather that she says, how drivel. Okay, she does like talking about herself. That's good. I'm gonna ask her early bird, and she's gonna hate my gut. Oh, plus 10. So she's an early bird person. That's your tavern. Oh, I didn't mean to make you move. Sorry. Show me your wares. I usually call her Tavern Witch, but I might have been unfair just because she hated my guts. So I'm turning over a new leaf, and she escaped. Yay! Okay. Let's go on over here. Do. Alright. We got 3,000 gold from all the arrows that have been made so far, which isn't too shabby. I think. I'm gonna check the food storage and see what's going on with that mess. Oh, hi! Smooth! Good morning, / afternoon / evening. We're just bebopping around. Oh yeah, this doesn't work this way. Well, we're just gonna go sell it. I want to see how much the deterioration's gonna cost us anyway. And then it'll be my job to drink all the milk that comes in. So a bucket is 28 gold. %, 23. Well, here we go. It's not too bad. I would try to sell it faster maybe next time. Hi, buddy. Here's some buckets of milk. Thank ya. These guys are doing stuff. Alrighty. Trying to figure out where I want to start putting houses and how I want them down. See if anybody else got married. Nice. So basically our last 3 years. Oh, that kid's not happy. What's wrong with you, kid? Oh, you're probably just born. You haven't had a chance to lift your happiness yet. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so these guys got 2 years to get going. There we go. There's our first house, by the way. Our first one for 3 people. Oh, do we have any moms that I didn't put back to work? After they were not a mom? Big Birch 3 now. Child. Okay. Just making sure. Do. Yeah, it's Tuesday of all days. Monday was a little rough. I did not want to be awake for Monday. After we got done streaming, I went straight back to bed and I slept really hard. It was great. There we go. We got enough for next year's taxes. Most excellent. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was like, as rough time as I had getting up yesterday, I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and move my schedule back a little bit. So I'm trying to find an equal balance of stuff. Like, I like being up early in the morning because I'm usually really alert. But I was up really late the night before, which did not make for a good early morning. Morning spry. Yeah, so I'm just trying to find a happy balance. It may or may not actually be possible, but I'm going to try. We'll see how she goes. Oh, wait, we were doing something important. And it's gone. It's okay. I'm going to take some iron. So this whole thing can freak out at us. Do 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 do. Excuse me. Man, technology. I always have everything locked because I never buy anything until I need it. Alright, well, we can have 1,000 gold. We can't have no more though. Until we make some more money ourselves. It's our tax cushion right there. Alright, technology. Smitty. Have all the important tools purchased. Smitty 2. Iron shovel. Iron hoe. Iron bolts. Iron skinning knife. Well, you know what I mean. Okay. Tavern. Yeah. No thank you, clothes. You cheap bastards. No, sorry. Sorry, curse words. But you guys know how I feel about that. It's horrible. Horribleness. Alright. If you want more people in there, yes, absolutely. It's not like faster or anything, but you can fit 2 workers. So smithy 2 and sewing 3 means less repair because they're nicer stuff. And then you can fit 2 workers. Like initially I only had sewing 1 and smithy 1 because I didn't have enough workers. Alright, we're doing something. We're making something. Pardon me, sir. Thank you for working hard. Do 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 do. Still at 6 workers? Okay. Yep, then you have your hunter and your wood worker or your wood cutter. Maybe a farmer. And I don't know. What's your setup like? What do you have out? If you don't mind sharing. Like Bone just hires people and then puts them where he wants. He doesn't hunt them by what they actually do. Field goes really, really fast if you have a decent sized field. Field XP does. And that'll unlock your food storage. So I am thankful for that. Hi, lady. Move just a little bit. Okay, now go back to doing your work. Management. Oh, hi Quimby! Hunter and lumber? Perfect. That's the two you definitely need at the front end of all things. Housesa. There we go. I guess we'll get some logs. Move the second set of people with children. Do. Shovel. Alrighty. I'd hope this is where the storage would go, but obviously, as you guys can tell, it does not have enough room to support a storage. Boop. There we go. There we go. Up here. I guess we're gonna go on the outside out here. It's so tall. Alright, there we go. Okay. Logs. I can already see it starting making its own planks. I'm very happy about that. How's everybody doing this morning? Alive and kicking, mostly? Yeah. It's gonna be, yesterday I was so tired, like I said, I went to bed as soon as I got off here yesterday, and then, I slept a long time. I was like 3 minutes late for my, finding my buddy to game with a little bit yesterday afternoon. I was like, sorry. Windows being a pain in your home. We're gonna grab these delicious planks. Wait, wait. Is it physical windows or computer windows? Or in-game windows? Because Windows is always a pain, and that's like just something everyone in the universe has to live with. A universal truth for everyone. Aha, Microsoft, yep. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your paint. No, I'm joking. Mostly. I'm laughing because all of us have felt it at one time or another. Oh, nice. Q, when did we get fancy enough to have the M2 drives? Or maybe that's a baseline release for him now, but that's actually pretty awesome. Oh, nice. You got to order them? Good. My favorite thing is when the department has 18 different types of computers and there's only 11 people. Those are my favorites. You'd think the military would be more uniform, but due to budgeting, everybody has to bring their own computers, get them wiped, get them certified. All kinds of fun things. These were only on the stuff we did for the hodgepodge stuff was more for exercises, not for actual missions. When we went somewhere overseas, they always had their own setups. I'm glad that, I mean, having a crappy computer makes it really hard to get work done sometimes. So I think if you have a big business you're running, you need to make sure your electronics are up to snuff. Because you buy crappy computers, you're slowing down productivity by a lot. Not as much as it used to be, but still a lot. Logs. We'll do 14. Like your shorts, boy. I don't buy crappy? Heck no. I'm like, what are we, animals? You want us to use this trash? You know how I feel about trash, guys. You will not get in my village. And I absolutely think education is important, but I don't think where you get the education is as important. If you're a person that is continuously learning, that's people I want on my team. Do 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 do. Some lovely nature sounds going on today. You're not joking, Spry. I did have to take a computer away from a captain one time. And yes, it was his own personal laptop, but he put a secret CD into his computer and opened it, which, as you guys know, now means that that computer is secret. It can only be used for secret things. It's a little thing called spillage. Oh yeah, dude. Being the tech guy and having to explain why you can't do stuff like that, and I don't give a crap about your rank. So stressful sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Guy, it's like, how many briefings were you in? You knew this was a thing. Don't fucking do it. But no. Good times and crazy times. I think my favorite is still because you're S6, you have to work on the generator. And I'm like, how is commo generator stuff? Well, they both have power. I was like, I'm absolutely positive that is not how that works. But I'm certified up to a 6K generator, so there's that. Let's see here. Shift and number pad 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, still can auto walk. Boop. I know they said they're having an update come out really soon, so I'm trying to keep my eye on the thing over here, but I haven't seen anything yet. I wish people would stop saying slow down the days. Please don't slow down the days. The days are already 3 hours long sometimes. Between an hour and a half and 3 hours long, depending on what you're doing. Do another 12 planks. Good morning, bad. Evening, afternoon. Yeah, make sure it's number pad 8. Because if you use regular 8, it's not going to work. Also make sure your number pad is on by that little light that's on your keyboard. Otherwise it won't work. Don't worry, we tested this as a group. I was always iffy about letting people borrow my gaming PC because I'm like, yeah, it runs super fast. No, you can't use it for work. That's my personal computer. I don't want it confiscated. I like how some computers are now, some of them are almost the size of a cigarette pack and actually perform pretty well. Like, I'm comparing those to ones we used like 15 years ago, and they're like super outperform those. And the fact that you just have to hook it into a station as a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse, and that's it. Yeah, they've come a long way with stuff like that. Alright. So our next guys are going to be these guys. Wait, they can't be. We have to move the pregnant people first. Management people. Children. Wolfram, I think we got in a 4. Yep, okay, so Wolfram's good. Next, children. This guy. 3 of 3. Okay, so we're going to move him. I always grab the kids to move them instead of the parents because sometimes it's just a pain to try to figure out where everybody is. So he's a 3 of 3 house. We're going to move him into a 4 of 4 house. 0 of 4. Accept. And then he'll drag his parents over there. And there we go. So those two can have another set of children if they want to right now. And then we're going to tear down this fella. Max workers is going to be how many you can house. It's now dependent on building, not on dynasty points. So we only have 30 buildings we can build, which means balance between our work buildings and our house buildings. It means my population can only be 30, and then everything else is going to be kids. So I'll probably end up with 60 kids, or 60 population once I get done in a couple of years. But it's going to take a little while. Hi. Yeah, going home. It's cool. Yeah, so it'll be building how many houses you can have. Let me move the homeless people so they don't get cranky. Homeless. And homeless. There we go. Most excellent. Okay. So we have 2 bigger houses. How many more children do we have right now? Because I'm not moving them until they have actual kids. Wolfram's got a new house. Drog's got a new house. So I need 2 more new houses. Okay. Although I think this looks like a nice site for our next warehouse, maybe. Eventually. We'll see. I guess I should probably see how much food we got going. Okay, we're good on pottage. Good, good, good. See, the cabbage is at 12% now. So this is the last season it can be used, which is fine. I think I'll go ahead. I'll make the rest of the cabbage here. 23. 23. Then we'll switch the food up to management. Tavern. We'll make some stew, I think. Yeah, cabbage. There we go. Where's the other one? There we go. So we'll start chewing down the carrots tomorrow. Oh wait, there's only 2 carrots. Darn it. What else do we got? Management. Yeah, we'll just do that. Nice. I like them integrated a little bit, but at the same time, having them on different sides of the road does have its advantages. Hi guys! How's it going? We might push our luck and talk to everybody tonight. Boost some diplomacy points, maybe. Thank God you can't lose diplomacy points when you get a negative. Hi, Jay. Just kind of chilling out today. Yeah, my hours are still kind of screwy. Trying to figure out like when I actually want, because when I'm awake and I want to play this game is when I want to stream. But I know people have like actual schedules, so I'm trying to make it easier for you. But yeah, yesterday was super rough for me to do the 6:30 a.m. one, so I pushed it back to 9:30 to see if I could do it today at 9:30, and it seems to work a little bit better. We'll see though. I'm kind of like stalking the Medieval Dynasty Steam page because they said there's going to be an update soon, like super soon. It'll probably be Friday, but still. So remember guys, Semper Gumby, always flexible. I am. So it's like this. I like the game like this that has a lot of different languages because we get a lot of extra people. I'm on Central Time, actually. I'm chuckling a little bit because I figured my accent was thick enough that you'd know that. Maybe it's not thick today, I don't know. Alright, food storage right here. Nice. It's pretty beautiful up there from what I've seen of it. I have not actually been there. Just got to see it in pictures and stuff like that. I thought it was really pretty. Alright. You guys better get these right. So all those things here should actually be golden and not white. It should be gold like that, right? So they're saying the flax is done. Okay, so those are golden now like they're supposed to be. So hopefully they'll harvest those in the morning. Hopefully they're not successful, but we'll see. Bucket of milk. Perfect. Do 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 do. There we go. Bucket. Planks. Alright. Logs, planks, rocks. Yeah, okay. So we'll wait just a little while on that one. See, for us, we don't need the super fancy house because we can only have one kid. Hi, Inga. How have you been? Field. There we go. Good conversation. Alright, sleep times. Buddy, you're 3 now. You need to get a job. Go pick something. Yes, the taxes are lower on smaller houses. So I don't have any of the huge houses because there's no reason to. So taxes on a small house is 10 gold, whereas on a simple house it's 20 gold. And then on a large house I think it's 30 gold. It doesn't seem like a lot until you have a lot of houses. Alright, so we're in spring and we're in summer and spring was 1,000 gold for taxes. Zam! Howdy. On my face. Just chilling out this morning, doing stuff and things. I gotta watch the farmers now because I'm worried that they're not gonna do what they're supposed to do. Berries. There's that. Got plenty there. Milk's pouring in, which is amazing. You guys didn't see that. Nothing happened. Okay, get there. Look how much flax we have again. Excellent. Plenty of sticks, tons of straw, tons of wool. Some buckets. And a couple bows for right now. There we go. Nice. We have most of the stuff sold to everybody, so all we gotta find is the guy that has the cows. I think he's the only one left on this side that we haven't completely cleaned out. I know, running is so hard. Hi, buddy. Hey. I have some stuff to sell you. We're gonna go with the pottage first. Some dried meat. Some more dried meat. Okay, so you don't have enough coin for milk. You have a couple for some arrows. Alright, thank you. Dash across the river. So it was 500 gold real quick. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we got all the money from everybody else. Yeah, $0.00. Pit stop by the thing once again. Grab some more stuff. Hi, sheeps. Oh, thank goodness somebody's out there. As long as she gets that one, we should be okay, because she'll get the next one tomorrow. I don't understand why these farmers are just sitting around. Move. Like, you can see there's a whole field out there that hasn't been touched. And they're like, oh. Murderous. I know, I'm about to start a freaking woodcutter's shed and move them into that. What's the worst job we can find, guys? Digging in the field all day? Oh, dang it. We're foiled once again. Alright, that's my longbow. Dob's going along nicely. Firewood's climbing slowly. We cut this. Oh no! Good point, Spry. They are farmers and we could put them in the pig pen. That is a good point. Okay, so I think we got everything we need. So we can go across and sell it. Do 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 do. Because you're carrying 8 spears. No, chicken. Because spears are not longbows, that's why. No, yeah, it should only be 1.25 for your longbow. The 8.75 is because I have 7 bows right there. Longbows are super light. Said longbows and iron arrows are the two like most awesome things. Some people do like crossbows though, but I don't like crossbows just because the bolts are, you can only make 10 each. No, Zam, no. Recurve bow is awful. But I used to keep my stone knife because the iron knife was 2.5 and it said it's supposed to be lighter, and it was not. It was like 3 times heavier than the regular knife, so I never make one. I made one last playthrough and it was much lighter. They finally fixed that. So yeah, your longbow should only be 1.25, I think. Yeah, 1.25 for your longbow. Would absolutely recommend that. Jeez. Well, now you know. They've either fixed it or... Some buckets of milk. Some more iron arrows. Excellent. Nice. He has all the money now. Hi, Zon. Yep. Like I told you, I feel like my mission's complete every season as long as I get all 6 of these vendors. Vendors that are past these guys is just like bonus points. Especially now that it's not just 2k per vendor. Or, yeah, 1k per vendor. It fluctuates a little bit. Oh, hi, Bone. You snuck in. For some reason, my eyes did not see you in the chats. Start from the beginning. I'll just go ahead and hit the button you hit when you want to restart the day. We haven't done any autosaves. Speaking of, I'm going to do that. So what you did miss was Medieval Dynasty will now have access to cloud saving. So you don't have to worry if your PC goes blah that you lose all your stuff, because it will now save to the cloud, as well as your local saves. So if you want to flip computers in the middle of a game after you hit F5, you should be able to. Oh, nice. That's pretty much all the news today. We got another tier 2 house up. We have 2 more to bring up because we have 4 children. So every time somebody has a kid, I'm going to move them into the next tier house so they have room to make another kid. But until then, everything is going to stay as is. Although now I'm debating that maybe this space should be for the warehouse. But I think we're a long way from the warehouse, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're still a long ways from the warehouse. Everything else is like flooding, good stuff. So we're pretty much done with all 3 of these, because I don't care about fishing huts. That's what I was thinking, is like have all of our construction buildings here in the middle of town instead of way out here. Damn, I'm still hoping they make a town pit fire center thing for us to put down. Like the super small one that only has a couple stools around it, and then the big one that has the benches around it. Because I want to attract migrant workers. But so far, I'm having a lot of fun with it. The arrows and the stuff is keeping most everything up. We're good on taxes for next year already. Overall, it's a good situation to be in. Alright, so we're going to check the shovel. So I still don't think it gets more than the regular shovel, the iron shovel. Doing work things? No. Yeah, man, you better follow the guys that actually get to pay you. I saw a gathering area being discussed in Discord. That would be really, I would like that a lot. I know we have the tavern, but that's not the same. Because I want the workers to wander in, and I can go get out of my town. Boarding house would be nice. Like, save the houses for people that are actually going to have children. And then, like, if they get married, they can move into a house. I'm cool with that. But have a boarding house for people that aren't married. Make it easier for them to pair up. I think they would. Like, having one boarding house that housed 10 actual workers instead of having one building that housed 2. Like, all the houses only house 2 would be neat. And then, like I said, if every season, I know it respawns. I think it respawns faster, but it doesn't have the icon for it. If that makes any sense. Like the little dirt mound we just dug. So we can come back tomorrow and check. I know these have been invisible, like the next day on one of my other playthroughs. Alright, so she's almost done. Awesome. They're stressing me out not having these fields already done, because I have like 4 idle workers right now. Alright, let's take this daub and put it in here. It's 60 clay for a small house to make, like 60 daub for a small house to be fully daubed, and 72 for a medium house to be daubed. Okay, we got all that. Put the shovel back. Nice. It's going pretty good. Nice and steady. Logs are coming in, planks, rocks. It's almost time to build another house. Yeah. I have the mine up, but I also have my extraction thing up just for clay. Because it's a +3 happiness boost, basically, to any house you put it in. Plus, you know, things are upgraded. And more rocks. I always feel like I need more rocks. I still have the extraction one just for clay. Well, clay and a couple of rocks at the same time. So, my Inca only had 5 Zon. So, were you playing from an earlier save? If you were playing for a save that was earlier than the 1.1.4, then, like if you had that saved before that patch, you will have the one that's 10. And you'll also have a couple of 6s floating around. Dang bone. Nice. I haven't got to the stockpiling part yet. Unless you count leather, which I have a ridiculous amount of. I might end up throwing that on the ground at one point. Sticks. Yeah, I told my guy not to... Hi, Moon! I told my guy not to make the salts. Let's see here. So, management, building... Say excavation for right now. Yeah, I just turned off limestone and salt. Because it weighs so much and I don't actually use it. Nice. Well, I'm still all for throwing things on the ground, even though I haven't tried it since the last one. Or the last playthrough. But yeah, this little spot over here, you can throw logs in, and they'll stack up nice and neat. Slash, you have to aim correctly, or it doesn't. But I did have some of them stacked pretty decently. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, sometimes they bounce. Some daub coming in, good. Trying to look over and see what all I have. Okay. Doing pretty good. It's only day 2 for summer. You earned that. You can stand there. We still have workers in here that aren't doing anything, though. Okay. Seeds. Good. We need the food storage. Zam, I haven't actually counted the stones. So it might actually have been, that sounds about right. Bone, I just switched my guys to making planks too, because I realized that I put my tree cutter way the heck out there. Like as far away from the resource storage as you can possibly get. I would say no adjustments, Bone. I don't actually adjust any of the windows or doors in the houses after the chest incident, where I built the door in front of the chest and nobody could move around. I trapped us all in there. A life of doom. Alright. nice. They're nomming down that carrot stew every time it's made. Yeah, Moon. Exactly. After that, I decided not to mess with it. Everything is where it is when they make the house. I have no objections. Okay, we're gonna grab a bucket of milk and chug that down. Go. Dried meat. Mushrooms, pot edges. Okay. Nice, they're just tearing into that. That's awesome. I'm gonna grab some stuff. Still think animal feed should be 5 wheat and not 10 wheat, but that's just me. I'm gonna make some extra just in case they actually kick this in one of these days. Don't want to be caught unawares. Pardon me? Coffees. Yeah, Zon. I like the magical cuts on the trees because I like the looks of having a wooded area around my stuff. I did not notice a difference between having the woodcutter right up against my buildings with hardly any trees at all around, or having it in the woods when it was just a thicket of trees around it. So the production didn't seem to scale with its environment stuff yet, from what I've seen. Like, I could technically move the excavation shed and the wood shop and the hunter's lodge straight into the middle of town if I wanted to at the moment. Also, the mines are being mined for iron, which we notice that's coming in just fine because we're getting a crap ton of arrows, which is also fixed. But I don't have a house or a storage thing up there, so they're just walking, quotation marks around that word, they're just walking from the village up to the mines every day. So there's no extra resources allocated for the miners. Hey Zam, before they do that, I want to see happiness actually increase productivity. Yeah, Bone, I tested it. My excavation was nowhere near any clay, and it worked. When I was over on the other side of the river. Now, I did something weird before I did that, so I built the excavation shed way away from town, right on clay, and had them going up there, and I felt like I wasn't getting enough clay. So I moved them down to the one right next to the village that had no clay anywhere near it, and had them assigned to that one and deleted the other building. Had to build your shed 4 times to get it to work? Oh man. Yeah, our crafter's increasing. Hey, lady. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna put this in here, because like I said, I don't want my animals to starve to death. That would make me really sad. Hi, Inga. Nice weather, right? Cool. I'm gonna put my animal feed in here. Straw, bucket. 66 on Dob, we're getting there. I am not, and they are better for it. So you can get shears and shear the sheeps, and buckets and milk the cows if you want to. No, the shed will only get clay, rock, and salt. You actually have to have the mine for mining. So here's my setup. Here's my village. With all the things that villages have. Houses, storage, excavation shed, wood shed, hunting lodge. And then way up here is the mine. So my guys walk every day and we still get stuff. I like how that's lined up. Boops. Okay. So as you guys noticed, we've been walking in a circle for like all day. Yes, when you interact with the animal, it has no effect on what the animal person does. Like I could get milk out of all these and shear all the sheep, and they will still get the same amount that they would have if you hadn't touched them. You would just have extra that you got. Yeah, because the first time I did a mines thing, I did it over here, and I had a house right here, mines right here, the food and resource storage. Jeez, guys, cheese and crackers. Okay, food and resource down here. So, because I thought they had to have all that in order to have outposts, basically, but they don't. You can just leave them in town, and then tell them to walk that way, and they won't. They'll just chill out here. The field worker, I think, is just the bane of my existence, because I like farming, so I want to go farm stuff, and then I try to help, and they yell at me that I'm not being helpful. That hurts my feelings. But no, it breaks it if you try to help them. So they better get this done tomorrow, or I'm gonna help them and break everything. I'll do it, guys. Don't tempt me. Alright, repair. Okay. Alright, so everything's green. That looks pretty good. Kind of just killing time till we get 72 dobs so we can get this house done. Aha. I don't think we can carry 72 though. Yeah, no, we can't. We can carry 60, I know that much. Yeah. Nice. That doesn't surprise me. It's whichever one is furthest away from the barn is the one that they won't work on first. We're gonna save this hammer because as you can see it's at like 1%. We'll get this 100% one and then we'll switch out. Here we go. Upgrade to dab. The only problem with doing like, as soon as they say that manure is going to be an issue, I will 100% run out there, my hands flailing in the air, and make a pig pen. Which is why I'm not trying to press the cow pen so hard. So if I had to delete a building, it's really hard for me to figure out which one I would end up deleting. Because, so skills, building. Which one? This one. It feels weird that the skills is in building. I have them, but That's because I already have the ones that I want. 3 of 3 of cooking. Like all of them are work in progress. Yeah, none of them actually are in effect right now. 12. Yeah, it's more like we're waiting on stuff to be done. 12, thank you. Yep, exactly. I got 10 in this tree, 10 in this tree, 4 in diplomacy because it's a beast to level up. I think they should skill up, make it a little bit easier to skill up. Got 2 in farming because I haven't done any farming stuff. I talk to people all the time, but we're only 4 in diplomacy. 2 in farming, 3 in hunting because I haven't been hunting like since the first year, basically. Besides the quests. And then this one. 7 on this one. But yeah. Alright. Good deal. I'm trying to think what else we need to do. I don't really have like an agenda for summer. It's just kind of up in the air. Everything seems to be going really well. Productivity's up. Spry. I can't help it. It's low oxygen. Yep. That is correct, because it's 1 for killing the animal and 1 for skinning. It's a slow process. Like if I was doing the hunting trap every time, I would probably be up there a lot. But I haven't because we have such an influx of meat coming in. Pottage. Okay, so I'm going to switch these guys back to pottage. Actually, hold on. Manage skills. Management. Thing. Actually... yeah, so as you can see, all these guys are still 3 after like 4 years of working. So yeah, we're talking about the crafting skill actually moving because it's so slow to craft things that their skill points never move. I think that's bogus. Okay, so we can't do that anymore. Some crazy stuff here. Meat with gravy. My favorites. I'm gonna do some gruel though, I think. There we go. Points in cooking still doesn't work, sadly. I would be zipping pottage along. I feel like we should be able to fish right now. They're not ready for fishing yet, though. This has been a super unproductive day, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta relax. Alright. Yeah, points in cooking still doesn't work yet. It's like Now that they said that there's a big update coming, I'm like, well, what kind of update? When's it gonna be here? So far, most of their big updates have been on Fridays. Alright, so you guys just have one field to knock out tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna talk to people. Hi. How have you been? Robes. Oh wait, are you not the... Oh, you're a hunter first, besides a craftsman. Okay. Skills, diplomacy. Oh, yeah, I have my voting ballot on my desk right now. Because they did the mail-in ballot stuff to kind of be safe for voting this year. And I applied for mine last week, and it's in. Then I'll have to go later this week and get it notarized and sent in. They did say you didn't have to have it notarized anymore. I'll have to read the website again. Like I think it was your driver's license number or something like that on it to verify ID. But I think notarized will be a lot easier for me to get just done. Because I FedEx, so you can go into FedEx and get it notarized there. Because they have a notary on staff most of the time. Alright, so 401 for diplomacy skills. I still don't understand why we don't vote online and stuff. Can I help you with something? A new bow? Sure, I'll bring you a bow. The missing bow. Dun dun dun. This is what mistakes look like. Yep, it's always a effing recurve bow. Excuse my language. But every time, guys, nobody likes recurve bows. Stop making us make them. The only reason I said the thing about the ballot is I had to move it for my notepad. Alright. This is going to take some iron. I don't remember how much. Iron. Linen thread. Logs. I think that was it. Oh, I think leather too. Probably not even remotely that much. Actually, hold on. Alright, that'll work. Do 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 do. Alright, and a bow. And recurve bow that's locked. How is that locked? Bow? Even longbow's locked. I must be thinking about last time's playthrough then. It's 2 logs, 6 linen thread, and 3 leather. Maybe I made a crossbow last time. Anyway, we actually have money to make it. So that's the last thing I wanted to spend my money on. Yeah, I think I should just make that quest like a regular bow instead of just being crazy with it. Nobody even likes recursive bows. I do like my longbow though. Alright. So we'll put the iron back. A lot of the leather back. Half this back. Should still have plenty for taxes next year, but like I said, we're trying to clean them out every single season, so we should have more than enough by the time we're done. Recurve bow, 2 logs, 6 linen thread, and 3 leather. See, that something like that feels super expensive when you first start, and now I'm like, meh. Zone, see if what's worth it. So we're going this way. Yeah, exactly. It's like, as long as you vote, just vote. $15 Dynasty rep for all that materials. You bastard. Alright. I've already got the advantage in my family because everybody else said they're not going to go vote. I'm like, okay. I mean, that's your prerogative, but okay. Alright, I'll move away from that because I know that's a touchy subject for some people. Uh-huh. Like, you only have control over yourself. Just accept that part and your life's a lot easier. Yeah. Damn, they still have it where it's out of whack with your stuff. Like, they asked me for a recurve bow, my, like, I think second season. Because the, Alwyn quest asked for a recurve bow. That might have been year 3. But there's no way I had it because it was, like, hunting 2, or, like, the fish, whatever it is. What was it? Let's see, technology. Fishing. Yeah, the recurve bow's not until Hunting Lodge 2, so how do I have Hunting Lodge when... Yeah. It's a thing. Yeah, religion, politics, and... Yeah, it's things you wouldn't talk to your drunk uncle about at a Christmas party. Religion and politics, mostly for us. Yeah, now that they don't eat berries out of the thing first, alphabetical. That was an amazing advancement of technology for all mankind. In this game, at least. Bucket. Alright. I'm gonna take some sleeps now. I might play some Stardew Valley today. It's been a long time since I played that. Boop. Berries or pottage? I definitely want the 2 seasonal berries. I know they're not eating gruel. Well, gruel was last night, so they didn't have a chance yet. A pottage would be this. And then we only have 1 day to make it through, and then we can make some more pottage. I'm gonna have them make gruel today as a kind of placeholder. Yeah, so this meat has 1 more season on it, so we'll probably cook some pottage. You guys know how fall usually goes. Hey, Doc. Welcome. We're just kind of chilling out today. It's the last day of summer. You can go up here and stare at these guys and see if they clear the final field that we need them to clear. It's not micromanaging if you're just checking to make sure the AI is doing what they're supposed to do. It's totally not micromanaging. Bone, if you get a quest like that, they're only gonna give you like 5 Dynasty points. You know how this works. Alright. Come on, guys. Move. Get out of here. Get out of here. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. Move. 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 Alright. Lady, I need you to move. I need you to move. I need you to move a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I was obviously being dumb. Hi. Yeah, move just a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Hi, can you move? Thank you so much. Ah! We made it. And I probably effed up any chance of that field being done today. They're like, can you believe the nerve of that person? Just come in here and shove us around all day? Could someone please go take care of the field? Is there something wrong with this field that you guys just don't want to do? Alright, you can obviously see that it needs help. You guys didn't even put the cabbages in. Or is that the guy back there that's supposed to be doing this and you guys got him blocked in? Move. I feel like tearing this whole thing down and starting fresh, but we're not going to do that. Alright, I'm pretty sure they got the cabbage we asked them to plant, at least plant it. So the cabbage is down. We should have a whole wheat field that hasn't been touched. Oh, there he goes. Good job, AI, for resisting my interference. So basically, they only need one person for a field this size, which means I probably have too many people that are not farmers. If we have farmers, then they'll work the produce. Words are hard. Alright, what's your name? Your name is GN. Cool. Management. Building. Actually, people. I need a field worker. Barn. Do 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 do. I'm like, why would you do that? I'm like, because I need to do something else. Alright. Where did they go? Also, that's how you use skill points. Because if they had any skill points and I moved them, they lost the build up to the next skill point. So there was that. It just happened. Storks. So I'm going to make you a... We're going to do 3 field workers. And we're going to make you a farmer. so we can process the grain and stuff a little bit faster. Yeah, it's basically one field per worker is what I'm seeing. There's occasionally two, but usually not. Management. Yeah, I think I'll flip this one to flax. Flip it to flax. Flip it to flax. Just disrupt the system a little bit more. Make them cry. These are 10 by 16s. Because you can only get a max of 16 on the length or depth, length or width, whatever geometry stuff. 16 is the max you can go. But yeah, they're 10 by 16s. Like we made 16 by 16 by 16s up there, but I decided that we're not gonna do that. Well, this is more than enough to keep us in monies and in items all year. We'll undo that. Kind of want to make these rye fields for the winter, but I really don't want them crying the entire time. Yeah, the bigger ones produce way too many vegetables to keep up with. Although that might be a thing we have to do later, Bone, to keep the manure up. Have it where we intentionally have a whole field, a huge field of just stuff to rot. Which means we'd have to put it in the regular chest, not the food chest. So we'd have to migrate it to make it rot faster. Let's see, pottage, okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, gruel. There we go. They're making gruel right now until we can get some stuff in for the pottage. Yep. But I was thinking it's like 1,100 cabbages. I don't know. It's a lot of moving stuff. Because I'm pretty sure that much cabbage can last us all year in our food. It's going. That's good. That's good. This way. Us rotating out the houses for the people that have children is a good way to get closer to the storage that we need, the next storage set. Yeah, they're chewing that down fast as it comes in. I'm kind of impressed. Hi, Nib. Welcome aboard. We're just kind of chilling out today. Learning a couple of different things. Let's see here. So this one has 3 of 4. So we got 2 more houses we have to build for the new ones. I wish the AI interface would update like midday as well, and not just the first of the day. Bye, Bone. Thanks for swinging by, man. Good, Tob's going. That's good. Flax is going. Let's go get trapped over here, guys. Sounds like a good endeavor for today. Then we'll see where we're at on all of our other stuff we need to build. Well, I mean, there are a lot of quests, so if you want to do one quest every day, you could definitely do that. Because there are usually a lot of quests. Sometimes you're lucky and they're in towns close to you, especially like when you start getting people, your people will have quests for you. And then sometimes they're really far away. They did fix it on the map where the yellow exclamation point to show you there's a quest is above the label and not below it, so you can actually see it like really easy now. So there's one right there, there's two there, there's one there. They used to be underneath, so sometimes they were really hard to see, especially like in Valencia and Denica and places like that. But yeah, there's plenty of places. We keep extra grain in here for the grain quests that they have. Hi, sheeps. Okay, so they're booking along, good deal. Alright, fertilizer and rot. Oops, easy there. Animal feed, fertilizer, firewood. Alright, looks like we have enough to start the next house. And the houses and the tier 2. Yeah, Nib, if you have any questions or anything or input, definitely ask. You guys like people asking stuff. I like to help where we can. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to clear a couple trees out. Nope, nobody over 3 since patch 0.1.1.4. Sadly. Because I used to not accept anybody besides +6s or 6s in my village. And now 3 is your new 6. Nice. Naps are amazing, Zam. See here, 5. And I know I'm not scheduled to stream tomorrow, but I'll probably end up doing it anyway. Like I said, I kind of stream when I feel like gaming, so it's a thing. It's a thing that happens. Kind of take Wednesdays and Sundays off, just because it's my raid days those days, and sometimes I like to sleep all day. Well, I might actually open up one of my old saves that had all the 6s and see what some of these tier 3 buildings would be like with the 6 in there. Only stuff that I make myself, Nib. I've made a few little cheesy video games for myself. And I can't say currently working because I haven't worked on it since like last month. But I was working on a different video game as well. I was learning, like last month I was learning Unity. But it like, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like everybody wants a huge cut of all your stuff now. So yeah, I'm looking for something that maybe doesn't take as many percentage of your monies as some of the bigger things do. It's just a little silly. Oh, is it? I thought there was like a much lower threshold than 100k. Okay, Mom, that would actually wouldn't be too bad then. But at first I thought it was like, I don't want you getting 30% of anything that I make off the top, because that would be like sad. Like, be like I'm working for you instead of working for myself. Yeah, no, I was messing with the Unity. They have a really good intro if you've never even actually coded. Theirs is more interface stuff. Oh no, that's not nothing. Yeah, Steam's 30%. Trust me, I've already thought about modding this game. I used to do a lot of Sims modding back in Sims 1 and 2. And I haven't done that in a long time. I wanted to do some Stardew Valley mods, but they pretty much come out with everything that I wanted. I have also like designed mods for Ark, and the people that actually modded actually made the mods for me. Like, I didn't even mod them, I just told them what I wanted and the percentage of what should be what type stuff, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I haven't actually hard-coded a mod in a couple years. Yeah, I do C# and have a couple other coding things I like to do. But it's fun. Nice. Back in, what was it, 1990, no, it was 1999 because I just joined the military. It was right before I joined the military. I must have been 98 then, if it was before I joined the military. Anyway, long story short, Blizzard offered me a job if I would move out to California. And I said, I don't want to move to California, so I don't work for Blizzard now. No. But yeah, it was a cool thing at 18-year-old, because I did so much closed beta and alpha stuff with them that they actually offered me a job. That was a long time ago, though. Nice. I like Chest Anywhere. Chest Anywhere is my favorite mod in Stardew Valley. Mostly because I'm always organizing and I like to have access to all my storage from anywhere. Like, if I had to live without a mod, that would be the only mod that I would cringe and be like, not a crybaby exactly, but pretty close probably. Alright. I do not. I am, as far as tech setup, I have nothing. I mean, I barely got the Twitch stuff going. It's not because I'm unable to, it's just that I haven't sat down and learned most of the stuff. I used to have a website, but that was a really long time ago. I was doing something a little goofy because I always thought it was hilarious. I have a zombie insurance cards for like zombie apocalypse stuff, and I had a website up for that a little bit because I was messing with websites, and it was hilarious. Some of my army buddies got some of them, but before you could, when you, instead of making it and selling it, you can sell it and then have it made, which is a much better idea, just so you know if you guys ever do that. Yeah, I've done stuff, had stuff out there, but yeah, I never had a website for my games. Look at him go! Yeah, that wasn't a thing back when I did that. Mine was, you go and you buy the stuff. Nice. Nice. I did operations and yeah, S3 ops and commo. I think the last 12 years was commo. I did server admin stuff in the army. Okay, so we have all of our stuff where we want it. Okay, let's go get some stuff. Nice. Yeah, it's nice to find other people that have like a bit of a shared background sometimes. And they're cranking out those planks. It feels like it because they make 2 and not 1. Firewood got fixed. They're now making 4 instead of 1, which is a good deal all around. 13, 14, there we go. Let's get going. For the new people, if you haven't noticed, if you hold shift and number pad 8 for 3 seconds, you'll have auto walk. Now if you're overburdened a certain percentage and you hit W while you're auto walking, it'll speed you up. Or you can just hold W and up arrow or whatever. Yeah. Left shift and number pad 8, you have auto walk. Oh, yeah, we have logs here. Good job. Yeah, before I started streaming, I was getting back into coding again because it had been a little while since I'd done anything. And then I started streaming and then all my hours seemed to be gone. I don't think it's streaming's fault, I just think the days are too short. Not in the game. The days in the game are just fine. There we go. Alright. Pick back, grab some planks. Exactly. Like, we've already been here. Let me see here. Almost 2 hours. It's been blinking going. Oh, I'm not a fast typer. Zam, you guys would laugh if you saw how slow I typed. But yeah, some coders are. I have to type slow because I'm dyslexic, so and especially in coding, if you miss up one thing, it just doesn't perform, doesn't do anything. So I'm slow. Yeah, that's cool. I like watching stuff that shows you, how things are built. Especially with video games and stuff like that. I picked up quite a bit just from watching other people. Yeah, exactly. Thank God they have like on even using Notepad and oh, what the heck is that? Visual Studios. It'll tell you line 615 has an error, so you're like, thank God. At least I can find line 618. I'm like, oh, yeah, that needs something. I have trouble with databases, ironically enough. When I took my database class in college, I passed it just fine, but it was definitely a struggle, and I feel like I still don't grasp it as well as I should. That's, I think, one of my slow points in making games and stuff like that. Because I definitely have like a whole, like I said, one of my things is world building. And it's definitely part of video gaming. building is having a whole world to kind of revolve your story around. But yeah, I have notebooks full of world building for some of the video games I wanted to do. Have not yet done. There's some. I know. Yeah, Eric / Concerned Ape is amazing inspiration to video gamers, because having start to end doing something, creating something that you love is just kind of like this dream for a lot of us people that tinker in video games. Because I definitely haven't put the hours in like that for sure. Nice. Well, I got out of the military when I was being a server admin, and then I had a couple years left on my contract, but I was a guardsman who had deployed a lot of times, lots and lots of times. Anyway, so guardsman, and so my last 3 years after we came back from Afghanistan the last time, I worked as a server admin for a university, and did a knock tech first, network operation technician, and then server admin. So it was a nice transition because it's the same infrastructure. Yeah, and then my VA stuff finally got cleared after I retired last year, and came through early this year, so I was actually able to retire. Yeah, I did 20 years. More deployments than I should have, but it was easier to deploy than it was to try to adjust back here. So yes, working from military to civilian is very, very confusing. Like, you're like, is there not a standing procedure for this? Yeah, sure, it is, but nobody follows it. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, 20 years. 20 years and 2 months, so they couldn't say I didn't do 20 years. So the paperwork didn't get messed up. So I got my 20-year letter. Yeah, did it, it's done. Retired at 39. I laugh when people say I'm young. I did guard with 6 years active, because all that was deployments. I spent 4 overseas tours, spent a year and a half in Iraq and a year in Afghanistan, and then my other deployments, and then stateside missions too. So yeah, I don't know if you'd call that active or not, but no, it was all Army Guard. I'm 40. That's the cool thing about a face cam. I don't want to brush my hair this morning, I don't have to. I mean, is it brushed? Yes, I have to. Whatever, Q! That's fine. You can believe what you want. It's like, I'm way past the age I have to prove anything. Nope, I'm 40. Let's see here. We need rocks, don't we? Rocks, so... Yep. Yeah, I usually don't talk about it very much, but I know we got military people in here too, and they've had like same experiences. Yeah, it's like I always just kind of laugh when somebody calls me a weekend warrior, or used to call me a weekend warrior. I'm like, okay, guy, pretty sure I have more overseas time than you have active duty time, so bye-bye. I don't think I've ever used my pickaxe to get rocks. Nib. That's funny. That'd be a good thing. I usually build what I can, and then I don't have people until winter time, so I just run around during the winter and snag up rocks. Nib, it does, because you get a different perspective. Once you're out of your hometown, and you're in a different culture, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't count it as military time, but I would definitely count shared experiences on that. Nice. I've been through Germany, I think, 6 times total. Never very long, sadly. I have had alcohol from there. It was very good. Or it could have been, because we didn't have alcohol for a year. So any alcohol would have been very good. Nice. All right. Do 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 do. Duck, we've all been young and dumb. Like I didn't even start learning finance stuff until I was like 32. And then I'm like, oh my god, all my money I could have had stuff set up much, much better. And then I became debt free when I was roughly 39 too. Took a few years. Yeah. Young and dumb in a foreign country. Oh man. We're 4 rocks shy and a broken hammer. I love you, game. You're so mean to me. All the time. Well, guess what? Joke's on you. I'm going to bed. Oh, yeah. We'll grab a bucket of milk, I think. Just top it off. I was going to go to bed right now, but then I only plan on doing 1 season, and so if I went to bed, the stream would be over. We're just going to stay up all night. Drink 22 milk. Actually, probably 25, because we drank so much milk. Nice. Getting some good stuff here. Yeah, the whole lapse when you're overseas and you dip out of culture and then you jump back in and you're like, what? Well, I think Jordan also does a mandatory service a year or two. I thought that was interesting. Because they're the only other military entity I ran into my first time I deployed at 21 that I saw another female on. I was like, oh my goodness, cool. Yeah, they have mandatory ones. The US definitely doesn't have mandatory. Alright, we were doing something. Making a hammer and getting 4 rocks, I think, is what our mission was. Let's make a regular hammer. Couple of rocks. 10 sticks. Yeah, out of 300 people, I think only 6 females deployed with me the first time I deployed. And that was only in our company. That wasn't even in a brigade element. Oh man, we needed more than 5 rocks. This is what you get for not paying attention. Did I not even grab it? I put the rocks back. Yeah, and we worked along with, oh man, New Zealand and Italian and New Zealand, Italy, and a couple other ones, and I didn't see any females. Okay, so rocks. Yeah, that changed after like my second deployment. There was still a really small ratio of females, but I was in an infantry unit, so that could also be why. Alright, there we go. I know. There you go. House is done. We're gonna move you guys in the middle of the night. This one. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go to sleeps. So, as you guys know, it's fall now, but this was the first summer I didn't spend 3 weeks out in the field. And, like I said, I'm a guardsman, right? So, I had at least 6 people text me and call me a son of a bee because I wasn't out there. And they were doing field stuff and like, I bet you're sleeping in a warm, cozy bed tonight, aren't you? I'm like, I am. Have fun out there, guys. I did it for 20 years, it's your turn. I think I told you guys before, when the first time somebody came into my unit and was born in the year, 2000? Yeah. I was like, what? Oh, I've been in the army longer than you've been born. It's craziness. Alright. Well, we're gonna call it here. And like I said, I'll probably be on again tomorrow because we're gonna be doing fall. We're not gonna try to rush the food, like do huge pottage stuff this year because we only have a small thing, and we'll probably use that for real food for our peoples. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to hang out with me. I very much appreciate it. And it's nice getting to meet some new people too. So welcome to the community. And I'll catch you guys later.